right? And so we start with the liquid base, and if you think this is already our yin, and we can give some healing properties to our base already. Gynostemma is phenomenal, and this tea is just amazing. So Roger said it's made from it's made from mainly Gynostemma, which is a grass that grows in China. But it's infused with several other herbs. Many of them are adaptogenic, and the way it is infused is with this fingerprint identity technology that Ron has pioneered in the United States. So basically, in Chinese medicine and in Western herbalism, we know that in order to extract the nutrients from herbs, we need to either take them through a heat process, right, water extraction, or we put them in alcohol and extract them this way. But what they have been working on in the past couple of decades in China, and with the help of Ron, is to actually make a cold extraction of the herb. And this is really unique in its kind, and it's really taking herbalism to a whole new level. Because what happens is that they're taking a fresh herb, right? They don't need to dry it anymore. They're taking the fresh herb, then they juice it, and then they dehydrate it at very, very low temperatures. They evaporate it, and so basically you're getting the dried juice of these herbs. So when you taste they juice the herb, yeah. First they juice the herb. So they don't heat it up. They don't heat it, exactly. And so when you taste any of these extracts, you can actually feel the essence of the herb. And you know, if we choose to evolve as human beings, we can have a very special relationship with herbs, and they can be our teachers. And in order to receive all the lessons from the teachers, from the herbs, we really need to ingest them and feel their flavors. And some of their flavors are not so pleasing. You know, they may be bitter, right? Which in Chinese medicine, the bitter flavor will tell us that it's purging, it's detoxifying, it's moving the energy downwards. And it may not be very palatable, but in order to learn the lesson of letting go, we may need to you know, bow to this herb and taste it, really feel it in our tongue, really feel it how it goes into our stomach and what it does in our body. So even first of all, the preparation of this drink is like a meditation, but then also when you're drinking it, it's what you charge it with your energy and with your intention. What do you want to receive from this drink? You interact with the intelligence of the herbs. Every single one of these herbs has intelligence, right? And all together they are like a choir, right? And they put them together in Chinese medicine according to certain principles, which makes them harmonized within a formula. So when you don't really know these principles, you just have a slight idea. It really helps when you guide the harmonization process with your thought, with your intention. So you put them together, and even if you're not sure if they're yin or yang, if they're jing tonifying, if they're harmful or not, you just, you know, work with them and you nourish them with your intent that you want these herbs to help you replenish your body and nutrify it and remove any toxins that you don't need, and so that it's for the most benefit for you and doesn't cause harm. So it all starts with your intention. You see? Yeah, okay, so 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. And we also can use pumpkin seed oil. So pumpkin seed oil is something that we may choose to add or may choose to skip. But pumpkin seed oil is the choice for my drink, which is a yin tonic, because it's very high in minerals and in particularly zinc. So it goes into the reproductive system, and it's really good for men to increase, you know, semen count, libido, and just improve their testosterone levels. But at the same time, it's good for women as well. So, and it's very high in minerals and nutrients again, and there's a couple of brands that are superior to others. For example, I haven't tried this one, but we can check how it looks. And it's preferred when it's darker in color. So you see this one is almost like, it's really dark, yeah. But they're saying that the best pumpkin seed oil that you can get is coming from Austria. And the brand, I think, is mentioned in your handout. You can also add the flaxseed oil, and again, that will be your omega-3. And as Melanie said, we are all pretty much deficient in omega-3s. And omega-3s are very important for neurological function of our body. They the omega-3 enters the brain, and it helps the neurons fire and connect with each other. So when you are deficient in omega-3s, you may experience fogginess and lack of attention. So omega-3s are essential, and we are getting a lot of omega-6s from everywhere, but not enough omega-3. So as much as you can add omega-3 to your drinks, just do so. Flaxseed oil would be my choice. Roger added the hemp seeds. Pumpkin seed also has some omega-3s, but mainly 6s and 9s. So another emulsifier that I'm going to use for it is lucuma. And lucuma is a fruit that grows in the Andes, and it's sweet. Apparently, it's used as a sweetener for desserts in Southern America, and it's very high in minerals. So it's basically your mineral and vitamin supplement. So oftentimes we get questions about, how we feel about supplements and minerals, and there is a difference between synthetic minerals and vitamins and natural occurring minerals and vitamins, right? So you would want to supply as many natural occurring vitamins and nutrients into your diet, and not use anything that is bottled and has some scientific name. And you may not even know what's the composition of lucuma itself unless you decide to research it. But it's just by default, knowing that it's coming from a whole food, you will be sure that you're getting natural minerals and vitamins and not synthetics. So lucuma in this case could be used as a creamer. The idea is that that's a yin drink, so that's why I'm bringing up the ingredients that are mostly yin right now. So mucuna is the next ingredient that I have, and mucuna promotes deep sleep and is a precursor for amino acids L-dopa. So L-dopamine is actually the precursor for dopamine, which makes us feel good, right? Depression is rampant, and adding a natural supplement that is not directly a hormone, but is a precursor for hormone, would be definitely better than just going and doing their hormone replacement therapy. So mucuna, 1 teaspoon. So, okay, another thing that I'm going to add here is dandy blend. Dandy blend can be drunk by itself, and dandy blend is basically an extract of roasted barley, rye, chicory root, and dandelion and beetroot. So this is basically your coffee substitute, but it doesn't give you that same rush of adrenaline. It's very nourishing because all of these roots are liver tonics. So other herbs here that are powerful blood tonics, which I'm going to go into Hashawu next, and so right.
Blood tonic so far.
So when you nourish the yin, you also nourish the blood most of the times, exactly. So this would nourish both the yin and the blood, if you look at it from Chinese medicine point of view. And what I was going to say. Okay, so let me just add this.
Focusing here, this is Hoshawu in the raw form that we actually use in Nansing's class. There you go, pass it around.
So Hashawu is known in the West as 40 root, and also knotweed and no, 40, F-O-T-I, yes, and knotweed.
Major herb in Chinese medicine, like way up there.
Exactly.
Powerful.
And the interesting thing is that it grows in the West as well. I saw a lot of it actually on Long Island and in the New England area. And the properties that are praised in this herb are in the roots of the plant. The leaf itself and the stem is high in resveratrol, and often they add the leaves into resveratrol supplements. They mix it up with resveratrol from grape seeds and the skins, and they kind of dilute the property of resveratrol in this way. But the properties that we are looking for in hashawu are in the root, which is dug out and then it's boiled with black beans. So again, black beans are associated with the kidneys, and the black color is also associated with the kidneys. So hashawu by itself is a blood tonic. It nourishes the blood. And when you boil it with black bean juice, it basically makes it a kidney jing tonic as well, yin kidney jing. And so hashawu enhances fertility in both men and women, and it's known, the fable goes, that it is capable of returning color to graying hair. Okay, so eukomia is a kidney yin and kidney yang tonic. And eukomia is known to alleviate arthritic conditions and help with the joints, but also it's a very powerful libido boosting herb. So for men it's phenomenal. Eukomia bark. If you look at the bark itself, it has a kind of stretchy ability to it. If you take it out, it has kind of rubber inside. It's almost like surreal. It's a bark of a tree, but it looks like it's rubber. And so it adds elasticity to the body. It helps with agility and smooth movement of the joints, and it's great for the reproductive system, especially for men. So 1 teaspoon. Okay, so I also added salvia, which is a blood-moving herb, and this is our transportation system. It increases circulation and ensures that all of the nutrients that we put in the drink are taken all around the body. So that not as minerals in here for transportation. A squirt of fulvic acid, or 2.